Hello there. Welcome back to our channel where we make learning English vocabulary simple and fun. We're set to explore 5 intriguing English words today, offering their synonyms and showcasing their usage in sentences. Today we are delving into the words burn, bury, busy, butt, and button. Our first word is burn, a synonym for which could be scorch. Both terms refer to damage or destruction caused by heat or fire. For example, the sun's rays can easily burn or scorch your skin if you don't apply sunscreen. Moving on to our next word, bury, a synonym for which can be enter. Both words refer to the act of placing something, often a body, into the ground. Here's an example. After the funeral, they decided to bury or inter the deceased in the family plot. Now, our third word for today is busy, a synonym of which could be occupied. Both words refer to someone who is engaged in action or work, leaving little to no time for leisure. For instance, she was too busy or occupied with work to notice the time passing. Next up is the word but, a synonym for which can be however. These words are used to introduce a contrasting point in a sentence. An example would be, he wanted to go to the party, but or however he had to study for an exam. Our last word for today is button, a synonym for which can be knob. A button or knob is a small disc or knob attached to an article for fastening, operating a device or decoration. For example, she pushed the button or turned the knob on the radio to change the station. Now that we've covered all 5 words for today, it's time to recap. We've learned burn, bury, busy, butt, and button, each with their unique synonyms and context. Remember, practice makes perfect. Thank you for joining us today. Keep practicing these words and we'll see you in the next video.
A warm welcome to everyone joining this channel today. We're setting off on a linguistic journey designed to enrich your English vocabulary. From chambers to champions, chances to changes, we'll navigate the channels of language together. Prepare to dive into the world of words and their meanings. The first word for today is chamber. A chamber in its most basic sense refers to a room or a hall. It's a versatile word that can be found in phrases like Chamber of Commerce or Chamber Orchestra. Here's how you might use it in a sentence. I left my coat in the chamber next to the dining room. If you're looking for a synonym, you could use room or hall. Remember, a chamber is just another word for a room or a hall. Moving on to the next word, champion. The term champion is commonly used to refer to a person who has defeated all opponents in a competition or series of competitions so as to hold first place. But beyond the realm of competition, a champion can also be someone who defends or supports a cause. For instance, Martin Luther King Jr. was a champion of civil rights. A suitable synonym for champion could be advocate or defender. So a champion is not only a winner but also a defender or supporter. Now let's tackle 3 words at once: chance, change, and channel. Chance is all about possibilities and probabilities. It's the likelihood of something happening. It's like saying there's a good chance of rain today. Some synonyms for chance include likelihood and probability. Next up is change. This word signifies an alteration or modification. For example, I decided to change my hairstyle. Synonyms for change might be modify or alter. Lastly, we have channel. This term can refer to a medium through which something is transmitted or a route between 2 points. Think of it in this way. He used the internet as a channel for his creativity. Synonyms might include medium or route, so chance refers to a possibility, change implies alteration, and channel can mean a medium or a route. Well, that concludes our vocabulary exploration for today. We've delved into the words chamber, champion, chance, change, and channel, and discovered their synonymous counterparts. Remember, the secret to mastering English vocabulary lies in daily practice. Try incorporating these words in your everyday conversations. You'll be amazed at how quickly they become a part of your linguistic repertoire. It's been delightful journeying through the English language with you. Thank you and see you in the next video.
Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the vast realms of the English language. Today we delve into the intriguing world of 5 English words, their meanings, and synonyms. Our journey begins with the word camp, a term often used to denote an area where people stay temporarily, particularly in the outdoors. It's synonymous with words like encampment, bivouac, and base. For instance, the hikers set up a camp near the stream. So that was our first word, camp, and its various synonyms. Moving on to our second word for the day, we have cancer, a term commonly used in medical contexts. This word refers to a disease caused by an uncontrolled division of abnormal cells in a part of the body. Some synonyms for cancer include malignancy, carcinoma, and tumor. To illustrate its usage, consider this sentence: early detection of cancer can significantly improve survival rates. So, there we have it, cancer, a word that carries significant weight in our everyday conversations. That was about cancer, a word we often hear in medical contexts. Let's dive into our third word, candidate. This word is often used when referring to someone who is being considered for a role or position. It can be a job applicant, a political nominee, or a sports contender. For instance, we might say, the candidate for the managerial position should have at least 5 years of experience. There you have it, candidate, a word that is commonly used in professional and political scenarios. That was candidate, a word commonly used in professional and political scenarios. Now we'll cover our last two words. Starting with capability, this term refers to the quality of being capable or having the ability to do something. It's closely related to words like ability, competence, and skill. For example, consider the sentence, the company is assessing the capability of the new software. Here, capability refers to the software's ability to perform certain tasks effectively. Moving on to our final word, capacity. This term has a few different meanings, but generally it refers to the maximum amount that something can contain, or the ability to do something. Synonyms include volume, space, and ability. For instance, the hall has a seating capacity of 200 people. In this context, capacity refers to the maximum number of people that the hall can accommodate. And those were our last words for today, capability and capacity, both relating to abilities and potential. Thank you and see you in the next video. To wrap up today's learning, we journeyed through the English language, uncovering the synonyms for camp, cancer, candidate, capability, and capacity. Remember, language is an adventure, so keep exploring words. Thank you for joining us today. See you in the next video.
Hello and welcome back to Vocab Voyage, your daily dose of English vocabulary. Today we're exploring the words character, check, cheek, chest, and chicken. Each word a stepping stone to a richer language understanding. Are you ready to embark on today's vocabulary voyage? Let's dive in. Our first vocabulary word for today is character. Character refers to the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. For instance, she has a strong, resilient character. Synonyms include personality, nature, and disposition. So remember, character is not just about fictional roles, but about someone's true nature. Moving on, our next word is check. This versatile term can mean to verify, examine, or inspect. It's used in contexts ranging from banking to dining. So check isn't just something you do at a restaurant, it's about verification too. Next in line is the word cheek. Not just a part of your face, cheek can also refer to boldness or impudence. Think nerve, audacity, or gall. So when someone shows a lot of cheek, they're being quite daring. Remember, cheek isn't just a facial feature, it's also about audacity. The fourth word for today is chest. This term can denote a part of the body, housing the heart and lungs. But don't be fooled. Chest also refers to a sturdy container like a box or trunk. So, chest can also mean a box or trunk, not just a part of the body. Our final word for today is chicken. This term has diverse uses beyond referring to the feathered bird or the popular food. Chicken can also imply cowardice. Synonyms include scaredy cat and yellow belly. So remember, chicken isn't just a bird or food, it's also a term for a coward. Well, that brings us to the end of today's voyage. We've navigated the words character, check, cheek, chest, and chicken, unearthing their synonyms along the way. Keep this exploration alive in your daily conversations. Thank you for joining Vocab Voyage today. See you in the next video.
Welcome to our channel, your go-to spot for enriching your English vocabulary. Today, we're exploring captivating C words: chip, chocolate, choose, circle, cite. So buckle up and prepare to dive into a sea of words that will spice up your conversations and writings. First up on our list is chip. A chip is a small, thin piece broken off a solid object. Imagine you're holding a cookie and a small part breaks off. That's a chip. An example of it in a sentence could be, I found a chip in my favorite mug. Synonyms for chip include piece, fragment, and shard. So next time, instead of piece, consider using chip for a richer expression. Moving on, we have chocolate, a delightful term often associated with a beloved sweet treat. For example, she savored the rich, creamy chocolate. Synonyms include candy, sweet, or treat. Remember, chocolate can be more than just a delicious snack. It can also add flavor to your language. Next, we have the word choose. Choose is a verb that means to select from a number of possibilities. For instance, she chose the red dress over the blue one. Synonyms include select, pick, and decide. Incorporate choose in your daily conversations to make your language more engaging. Our next word is circle. A circle is a shape with every point equidistant from the center. For instance, she drew a perfect circle on the board. Synonyms include ring, loop, and round. So don't just round things off, circle them instead. Lastly, we have cite. This verb is used when you refer to a source to support your point. For instance, she cited 3 experts to back up her argument. Synonyms include reference, mention, and quote. With cite, you can make your argument stronger and more credible. And that wraps up our exploration of the letter C. We've discovered chip, chocolate, choose, circle, and cite. Remember, an expansive vocabulary is key to effective communication. Thank you for your time today. We look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we will continue our vocabulary journey. Until then, happy learning!